Hi, this is Steve Sanaciro, your state senator here in the 10th District in Bucks County, and I'm joined today by a friend of mine who serves as the president of Borough Council in New Hope, Connie Gering. Connie, welcome.
Thank you.
We're here today to talk a little bit about what all of us can do to help our local businesses, and in particular, our local restaurants during COVID. Obviously, the last 9 months or so have been particularly hard on restaurants, but on our small businesses in town also, because of the restrictions, because of the fact that it's now, especially with the colder weather and the surge in cases, it's becoming increasingly tough for restaurants with their in-service dining. They are, of course, complying with CDC guidelines and doing the best that they can so that when customers come in, they feel safe and they are, in fact, in a safe environment. But one thing everyone can always do, of course, is takeout. And I know in our family, we try to do takeout a couple of times a week to help our area restaurants. New Hope, of course, is one of the epicenters of our restaurant scene here in Bucks County. I'm very proud to represent New Hope and all the cultural aspects of the town that it has to offer. And there are a lot of great things going on, and we need to obviously get through these next 3 months with the surging cases until we get to a point, hopefully in the springtime, when the vaccines start to become more readily available to people. But in the meantime, there's a lot we can do to help support our local restaurants and our local businesses. And so we have Connie with us today to talk a little bit about that. And Connie, what are some of the things you did in the springtime that you might want to do again now as we head into the winter months?
What we did in this is springtime to help our local businesses and restaurants is we allowed them to put additional tables outside that normally is out of their territory. We waived permits and inspections. All they had to do is fill out a form just so we knew and we could have some control. Some of them put tents on the streets, which normally would not be allowed. The Playhouse also has a tent in their parking lot to do this. We also did designated pickup spots when the restaurants were closed. So there would be designated on the street 15-minute pickup. So you could run into a restaurant or one of the shops that was ready to deliver your goods for you. So we've really worked hard. We're trying to do everything we can to have our merchants and our restaurants survive during this trying times that we're all going through right now. So, and we're hoping if anything changes in the future with any rulings that come in from the governor, we will be really open to work with the merchants, do whatever we can to help them out.
That's great. Obviously, I'm sure they appreciate that. Local folks do, and it's to make it easier for them to be able to do curbside pickup as you described, and to help our other merchants as well. So you all would be willing to do those types of things again now if it becomes something that would really help?
Oh, absolutely. We would probably go to the plan we had in the spring where we had designated locations where you knew it could service a number of businesses. That was the ideal location. As you know, New Hope, it's a little challenge when it comes to parking. Right. So we have a parking committee to walk the streets and just identify what would be the best locations and safe locations for people to be able to pull in and pick up their goods.
Great points. Obviously, parking has always been a premium in New Hope, so anything that takes away from that to kind of help the businesses obviously is a challenge. But it sounds like you all have been able to make that work in the past. So hopefully, over the course of the next few months in the winter season, as it's colder and more of a challenge for restaurants to offer outside seating, obviously they're gonna be much more focused on curbside pickup, and so obviously what the borough can do there is going to be a big help. So I'm sure they're very grateful for that.
We've worked really hard with them. Like I said, we're trying to help everybody survive during these trying times.
Well, that's great, and obviously that's the right thing for us to be doing at this point. We're all in this together. Hopefully, we're going to get through this quickly. There is light at the end of the tunnel with the vaccines. Obviously, that's really good news. And as we move forward, obviously New Hope Borough and a lot of our other communities are committed to continuing to help our local restaurants and merchants get through these tough times. But it's all on us as well, every one of us who are out there to patronize these restaurants, to go to these stores. to help our friends and neighbors who own these establishments so they can get through this time. We all play a role in that. No matter what your budget might be, whatever you can do, try to help out, especially in this holiday season. When you're out shopping, consider your local stores first. And, if you ordinarily do takeout or go out to dinner once a week, if you can try to do twice a week, whatever you can afford, it will make a big difference in the bottom line for these restaurants, so that when we come out the other side of this, they're with us and we have a vibrant economy here locally. So Connie, I'm really grateful for you taking the time with us today. We're going to continue to get the word out that New Hope is a destination where people should continue to go even during the pandemic. And I'm really grateful for what you and Council are doing in your leadership on this.
Well, thank you so much. And I tell everybody we're a dining mecca in New Hope. So, we cater to everybody. So please come and support our restaurants.
Okay. Well, I personally will absolutely be doing that. So I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Connie.